From the 904 to the 425, nickname Sprite because of the twang in my bite. In the attic of the house of addicts, small as a mite. Eyes glued to the static, making magic in my mind so divine. With a Game Boy in the pocket, Wartortle in the squad, and we're beefing with Rocket. Oblivious to the parties in the in-house deposits. We've got another field trip on the docket. This time we're kicking it within a block of the last stop. Oh wait, we're gonna double back to the old place? That's great. We changed our minds cause it's gonna be okay. This paradise is where we'll stay, at least for a couple hundred more days. Yes, Jay, as long as we can rekindle and keep our heads straight, we can stay in this west state. Little did you know that it was a mistake made too late. But that's just the way it is. I'm just the new kid, going coast to coast and back, never really had a stable path. That's just the way it is. I'm just the new kid, going coast to coast and back, never really had a stable path. They ended up splitting in the 986. That's when she started getting more sick, while I was chilling with a violinist, bowling on the weekend, learning laws of physics. Breaking and entering into my friend's residence, interrupted his father from watching The Fellowship, sending the primary years into the rear view with bike rides and Hurricane Man comics too. Swimming in the Big T in the summer of youth. Here is where my first best friend was introduced. After leaving you behind, I was feeling the blues, tossed aside like a Homer Simpson Rubik's Cube. That's just the way it is. I'm just the new kid, going coast to coast and back, never really had a stable path. Yeah, that's just the way it is. I'm just the new kid, going coast to coast and back, never really had a stable path. From that point, we were just drifting digits, as many Koopalings before my schooling was finished. Every step another level diminished. This life past sagas and I barely passed a decade in it. Completely gave up when it came to pushing limits. I was so over the pivots, it was making me sick like shit. I just wanted to stop slipping. Give me a table so I could start fucking living, please. So I became a goddamn media feed. First Kid Gorilla glued to every fucking screen. Beyblade, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Aqua Teen, Resident Evil, Primus, and some Halloween. A kaleidoscope of pop culture in my veins brought me along the road to who I'm with today. And even if it brought some baggage with that hefty weight, I wouldn't trade it for the world if I'm writing this page. Hey, that's just the way it is. I've been the new kid, going coast to coast and back, and never really had a stable path. Yeah, yeah. I said that's just the way it is. I'm always the new kid, going coast to coast and back, never really had a stable path. Hey!